Peace. So in this video, I just kind of wanted to vent, I guess. There's not really a title for this video, but I guess I'll figure out something. I just wanted to go over and discuss what being an empath means to me, because I've talked to other I've talked to other empaths, and there's just different levels to being an empath, and how you are able to actually exercise the way that you uniquely are an empath. So I just wanted to kind of share some things that serve as truth to me, I just wanted to share that when it comes to romance, when it comes to partnership, with somebody we maybe consider a boyfriend or girlfriend, you know where I'm going with this. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy because the way that I am able to actually utilize being an empath when I do have a significant other, I cannot help but to allow them to be an influence in my life, So with that being said, since I can be a very highly optimistic person, if I'm actually mixing with someone who may be opposite of that, eventually my vibration and frequency will go to that level. But since I do have high tolerance, high hopes, and I do like to spark and encourage, I typically allow chances to surface. It's not, I don't see it as being unrealistic. I see it more as I just know that one of my gifts and reasons for being on this planet is to spark and inspire, and not move in the heart of, well, I need them to change for me. Like, I can actually step out of myself and see them in their highest self and highest potential, and work with them to get access to that higher self, regardless if it would serve me or not. That's why I consider myself as a good candidate for therapy work, and counseling, because those are my gifts, So please forgive me if I'm all over the place. I guess the main message in this video is to talk about empath and what I define as being an empath in my own personal journey. It may not serve purpose for somebody else who would consider themselves as an empath, but I actually want to go over and share what it meant to me and how I operate in that mental space as an empath. I just, again, want to share that if I choose a partner, if they happen to be vibrating higher than me, eventually I will get on that vibration. They happen to vibrate lower than me, then eventually I will get on that vibration. But if I sincerely see that it's not serving me, then I will drop out completely out of that vibration, because nobody should settle. And the funny thing is, settling means different things to different people. Settling for another person could mean that if the first sign they see, the first red sign or red flag they see, they gonna drop out and be like, oh, hell nah. But the good thing about me is I do give opportunities and chances. And if a person fails at those chances, then that's when I leave. But I don't see that as them failing me. I honestly see them as it failing themselves, because I feel like with the higher energy work that I produce, I feel like it's not gonna just work for me. Like, I will build somebody up to the point where if they sincerely weren't really feeling me from the get-go, or they, or they could have been using me or something like that, then, I could build them up to where they can actually do better for themselves. And I'm not scared or terrified of that. I would never hold anybody back from their true, sincere potential. That's what I want for humanity and for other humans, and for Black people actually specifically. If I want to go and dive in specific, I want them to make the highest choice and have the best opportunities available, even if that means that I'm not involved or they're next by their side. I'm not selfish, you know what I'm saying? I realize that my higher purpose in life is to be of guidance and service to others by any means necessary, even if that means that I'm in their life for a short period of time. So I just want to make my message clear again, and actually there's no need to make the message super clear, so I won't go into too much detail. All I have to say, and I'm about to end this video in a minute, is that when I call myself an empath, I actually internalize a lot. I'm not the type of person that will automatically get on somebody's frequency. And I have talked to other empaths where that may occur with them, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that I just actually wanted to express in this video how at my level of what my empathic abilities go to, and it's not suggesting it's the better route. It's just it just means that that's me, and if somebody's watching this video who's an empath, maybe this can be another opportunity to kind of float and give themselves other options. It's good to have other options and different paths. You don't want to continue to do the same thing, especially if it's not working for you. Now, if it's working for you, by all means, but in this video, maybe it can be utilized to open yourself up to another path a different way, or even if you're just watching this video, for entertainment, to kind of see where my mind is at. Because honestly, regardless if I'm watching a video to stimulate my mind and stimulate my life in a certain way, that's not always the reason why I watch something. We watch stuff for different reasons. We may sincerely want to know why a person may want to think that way. I actually love to look deeply into people and their responses, and look deeply into their patterns and why they work the way they work. Almost like looking at a new gadget and wanting to know how it works and how it operates. I kind of use other entities the same way. I will watch them. Sometimes, I will lurk and look deeply into them. Like, if they're in communication with me, I want to know as much as I can about them. And for certain people, it's like they will look into people in order to attack, For me, I can look into somebody and come across some information and then take it to my grave. I never use it as an attack, you know what I'm saying? Just learning and knowing who they are, I love to learn and know who people are. And I know that I'm somewhat of an outcast myself. Like, I've kind of been my whole life, ever since close to birth. As far as I've been knowing, like, I've always been, not easy to make friends or any of those things. And I honestly would not mind going the rest of my life like that, because I actually have a high level of acceptance for myself. And I feel like I'm just more at a level where if people want me in their life, it's probably just to coach and teach them certain things. It's not any really friendships or relationships. If that does manifest, I welcome it, but it's very rare for me. Because like I said, I do know my purpose, and I know that my focus is just to help people get access to their higher self and higher potential. But I do hope that this video was able to be of service to you in some kind of way.
Be sure you subscribe, like, comment. I do have a couple emails. You can email me tribble.skyy@gmail.com or mattermelanin@gmail.com. All this info will be in the description. Please donate if you're able to. I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's $100. If you are not able to donate, please share the message so you aren't the only one to soak up the energy of the message. Somebody may be able to utilize this message, and I want my content to be utilized, as much as possible, because I am here to help and serve the planet. Thank you for tuning in. Peace, love, and light.